This goalkeeper will never make the mistake of not looking back again, and this one decided to drink water at the worst possible moment. These are the funniest mistakes in football. And first, we have this goalkeeper who helped Mbappe get up and right after did this. Well, Mbappe didn't forgive. And here, something even more embarrassing happened. The goalkeeper slipped right in front of the striker. What about this play? What a screamer, am I right? Well, there's just one problem. It was an own goal. In the Premier League, this striker managed to dribble the goalkeeper, but when it was time to finish, this goalkeeper tried to control the ball, but lacked skill. Something similar happened here, but this goalkeeper managed to be even worse. And well, some mistakes can cost a World Cup. In the 2002 World Cup final, Germany faced Brazil. After a goalless first half, in the 67th minute, Ronaldo took advantage of an error from Oliver Kahn to open the score. In the end, Brazil won 2-0 and lifted their 5th World Cup trophy. Now look at this blunder. Darwin Núñez dribbled the goalkeeper, was ready to score a wonder goal, but here David Silva kicked the ball onto his own head. And I think he got a little dizzy. Please, can someone tell the goalkeeper the game has already started? Mbappe dribbled the goalkeeper with mastery, everyone already celebrating. But when it was time to finish, this goalkeeper here looks like he forgot how big the goal is. There was also this play where the goalkeeper carried the ball into the goal with him. Not even the goalkeeper expected this move from the striker. It was quick, unexpected, and left him completely lost. And if you don't want your team's goalkeeper to make a mistake like this one, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In that same game, there was another horrible mistake, but this time it wasn't the goalkeeper's fault. And, well, we have to admit it, Ederson is ice cold. He almost committed an embarrassing mistake. Conceding a nutmeg goal is humiliating enough, and unfortunately, this goalkeeper went through it. And it looks like moments like this are pretty common in football. Instead of clearing it, the goalkeeper messed up so badly he pushed the ball into his own net. The year was 2014. Argentina and Germany were playing a dramatic World Cup final. The game was still in the first half when one of the most unbelievable moments of the World Cup happened. Toni Kroos, out of nowhere, tried to head the ball back, but got it horribly wrong. The ball landed perfectly for Higuain, and all he had to do was stay calm to finish. But that's not what happened. That mistake cost a lot, because later it was Mario Götze who decided it, securing the title for Germany. And this corner kick was one of the worst in history. This player tried to take a penalty in a different way, but the result wasn't very funny. You know that classic scene when the goalkeeper takes forever to pick up the ball? Well, this one tried the same thing, but the result… That Messi is an absurd finisher, we already know that, right? But some goalkeepers do help him. And look at this mess. The defender passed the ball back badly. Odegaard was smart and stole it. But in the end… Here, Walker also messed up, tried to look good, but it went very wrong. On this day, Loris made a bad foul outside the box and ended up being sent off. That's when the hero of the day appeared. Harry Kane put on the goalkeeper's shirt and went to goal. Here's what happened. Okay, he wasn't that good, but it's understandable. He's not a goalkeeper. This ball looked harmless, but it slipped right through the goalkeeper's hands. But now, let's talk about something that makes Cristiano Ronaldo furious: stealing one of his goals. And that's exactly what happened here. You know what's worse? Nani was offside, meaning the goal didn't even count. If you're having a tough day, remember this player. Two own goals in the same game is tough, but he had a chance for redemption, right? This goalkeeper actually got fooled by the bounce of the ball. But sometimes goalkeepers just have bad luck, like here. That was a great goal, I gotta admit. Here, the post also betrayed the goalkeeper. Everything looked under control, but the ball slipped at the worst possible moment. Classic concentration mistake. In the Brazilian league, goalkeeper Lucas Perry starred in a funny scene. He had no idea where the ball was. Now, imagine the situation. Your team is beating your biggest rival. It's the 100th minute of the game, and your goalkeeper does this. These players fought for the ball, but forgot about it. Here, there was no communication between the goalkeeper and the defender. The result? A nice goal by Fernando Torres. And look, Joe Hart again. The defenders aren't helping. Desperate? And this goalkeeper here will never forget to look back again. You just can't make this kind of mistake against Ronaldinho. Luckily, the referee disallowed the play. Here, another goalkeeper made the same mistake.
Og så river han da ned Jone Samuelsen. Se Samuelsen på, tøfler der, lister seg inn bak ryggen på svensken.
And like the previous one, this guy wasn't so lucky. He was sent off, and the other team got a penalty. This was a complicated play. The player slipped while taking the penalty. Yeah, even with the mistake, it was almost a goal. But the same can't be said here. Ter Stegen couldn't control the ball and gifted the opponents an easy goal. One of those blunders that sticks in the fans' memory. Here, the player managed to get in the way of his own teammate right when he was about to score. This goalkeeper here, to this day, nobody knows what he was trying to do. And then there's this one. The goalkeeper went to catch the ball, but ended up completely messing it up. David De Gea arrived at the 2018 World Cup with the status of one of the best goalkeepers on the whole planet. In Spain's opening game against Portugal, the goalkeeper made an unexpected mistake. The game was 1-1, very intense on both sides, until Cristiano Ronaldo took a shot from outside the box, and De Gea let the ball slip through. Also, in the 2018 World Cup, there was another bizarre mistake. Argentina against Croatia. The Argentine goalkeeper tried to pass it to a teammate, but gave it straight to a Croatian, who scored a stunner. And this goalkeeper, who seemed to not know the game had already started and went to drink water. Here, the player had everything to score, but ended up messing it up with his final touch. But this player managed to miss an even more unbelievable goal. Check it out. Here, it was even the goalkeeper's fault, but the striker was clever. Neuer, even being one of the best in the world, has his fair share of bizarre mistakes. Here, he lost the challenge and ended up conceding an unexpected goal. You know when you're playing FIFA and the goalkeeper glitches? The Copa Libertadores final between Palmeiras and Flamengo promised to be a great match, and it was. But it was also marked by one of the most unforgettable mistakes of recent years. It was extra time. The game was 1-1. Andreas Pereira received an easy ball. He just needed to control and pass. But then came the disaster. He let the ball get away, mistimed the play, and Daverson from Palmeiras was alert. That goal secured the Libertadores title. I think every player has kicked the turf like that, trying to hit the ball but ending up slipping. Even stars like Vinny Jr., once in a while, also stumble. The ball hit the crossbar. The goalkeeper jumped to push it away, but did the complete opposite. What a slip-up that was! The ball slipped away, goal for the opponent, and all that was left for the goalkeeper was to put his hands on his hips and watch the play as a spectator. Look at this distraction. The goalkeeper put the ball into play and goal for the opponent. Simple but fatal. The goalkeeper slipped up, didn't look around, and the striker stole the ball. Luckily, Portugal's defense managed to avoid the goal, but the play even left Cristiano Ronaldo shocked. For you, who was at fault here? The defender who passed it badly or the goalkeeper who scored the own goal? The goalkeeper even got to the ball, but while trying to bring it closer to himself, he crossed the line with it. A blunder nobody expects because it's almost childish. In the 2013 Brazilian Cup, Corinthians and Grêmio went to penalties. On the last shot, it was him, Alexandre Pato. He tried a panenka, but forgot that on the other side was Dida. The 1984 Euro final brought Spain and France face-to-face at Parc des Princes in Paris, a match that promised to be epic and that went down in history, but not for reasons Spanish goalkeeper Arconada would like. In the 57th minute, Michel Platini took a low, curling free kick, and everyone expected Arconada, experienced and reliable, to make the save. But the ball went under his body and into the net, a play that became known as Arconada's goal and marked Spanish football history. Even so, Arconada's career can't be defined by that one moment. He continued to be one of Spain's greatest goalkeepers, respected for his technique and leadership. But there's one kind of mistake that, when it happens, is really, really sad, and it can even cost a player his career. Click on the screen right now and watch the most terrifying fouls in football. I'll see you there.